Oh my gosh, this test result must be wrong then. Hey friends, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. I have been away for such a long time and I apologize because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for an update. You're like, what's going on with this girl? She just kind of left us hanging. I didn't intend for that to happen. Life's just been so crazy. It's been so busy. But today's video is going to be a really good update, just informing you on what's been going on. If you guys are not following me on both channels, on my family vlog channel, then you've been missing out, okay? So grab yourself a nice tea or a nice snack or something and sit down and just gather and let's get you guys all caught up. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new. Girl, I will be updating you on all the things. I am not this bad at blogging. It's just that I've been wrapping up school. So join force. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I feel like I might as well just kind of jump into it. A lot of you guys have been wondering about the gender of this baby. Now, I have gone ahead and done the gender, and I did it using Sneakpeek initially. So this video is probably just going to be more about finding out the gender. I'm going to tell you guys all about what I did, as well as like my experience with Sneakpeek, and then we'll see if I can get anything else in. If I can't, I'll just have to make it into two separate videos. So I went ahead and I wanted to know the gender of my baby early. I don't know why. After having 4 girls, I felt like I just didn't want to wait anymore. I'm just like, okay, I just want to know, is it a boy, is it a girl, what is it, you know? I was just so curious. I'm just not good with surprises either, so I went ahead and partnered with Sneakpeek. I got the opportunity to do the test at home. I did a video on it. I will go ahead and link it in the description box below. In fact, all the videos linked to what the topics I'm talking about, I will have in the description box below. That way you guys can go ahead and check it out, because in those videos it's very informative and I show you the ins and outs of, you know, all the things, as well as like the reveals and stuff. So definitely check out the description box below after this video. So I went ahead, took the test, right? It did say females only on the box, but it was in bold enough letters that it was very visible. So it was like females only, and I was thinking, oh yeah, of course it's for females only. I mean, why are guys gonna be using this test to check, you know? It didn't cross my mind that the purpose of that was for it to never be contaminated with male DNA. Long story short, I took the test. Hubby was beside me. We were gonna make it into a fun couples type video where we were just talking and sharing our experience, basically with having all girls and what we're anticipating, what we hope for, and just all that stuff. And we still kind of did, but then upon opening the kit, I realized, oh snap. Like, my husband was going to read the instructions, so I gave him the instructions, and then we quickly realized that, wait a second, men are not supposed to be, they're not supposed to be handling this test, or nowhere near the test, for crying out loud. So he then just put himself in a corner, and I proceeded to take the test. Very simple, very easy. It was just like a prick of a finger. The blood collecting I was a little apprehensive about, just because I thought it would take longer. It was rather quick. You just follow the instructions. It's really simple. And someone asked me to do a full-on video on that, and perhaps I will go ahead and do that and just explain to you just what I did. After doing that, I shipped it away. They give you like your own personal little box. You just ship it away and it's gone. There is like an expedited process where you can get it back really quickly, and that's what I did. So I got it back within, like, I think it was like 3 days, maybe 4 days, 4 to 5 days, considering Sneakpeek is all the way in the States and I'm in Canada. I got it back pretty early. So oh, when I say I got it back, I actually didn't physically get anything back. What you get back is the you get an email that sends you the gender. They sent me an email initially before, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like in a panic, like what? I'm gonna find out the gender. And then it was not even it. It was actually them saying that I forgot to register my kit. And I guess there's like a number on there that you're supposed to register your kit upon receiving it. I didn't do that. I just sent mine back, and they were able to contact me and ask me to just, I think it was like clicking a button really to register it, or putting the number from the box. And I did, and it was just that easy. And then they said later on this evening, you're gonna find out the gender. Now guys, it's so funny because I wanted it to be a surprise for my family, so I knew that I would have to be the one to figure it out, learn the gender, and keep that a secret on my own, which is so hard, and then having to tell everyone else. So long story short, I received notification while I was on the couch, and I opened it up, and my jaw literally dropped. I couldn't believe my eyes. I really couldn't believe my eyes, guys. It said that we were having a boy. This would be our first boy after having 4 girls. I know y'all have heard me say, I don't really care what gender it is, and I'm just excited. I just want a healthy baby, and that's the truth. But to think like a boy just got thrown in the mix, it's like such a blessing. Like you know what I mean? Like I'd be happy either way, but I'm even more so happy because it is like the opposite gender, and I didn't expect it, and I just thought I was destined to be like a girl mom or something. So here is this like game changer, plot twist. I was shocked, and then I had to sit there and not act like anything happened. I didn't want anyone to get a hint, didn't want anyone to know. So I literally sat there with like a straight face, like just like screaming on the inside, dying to tell a soul what the gender of this baby is. Now you know, a few days passed, and I was just like, I'm just like, I'm gonna be the mom to a son. This is just so different to me. It's different for me. And I kept thinking about it, and then a couple days I kept thinking about it, and then it just dawned upon me. I was like, let me check to see let me check to see their record, like their track record, because I did on the box, or on the box, it did say 99.1% accuracy. So I knew that's what it said, but I'm one of those people, I really love seeing people's feedback. It gives me like a good indication as to what, you know, just like, I don't know, I just love seeing real feedback. So I looked it up, and of course there are all these sayings, you know, people are like, oh, there's been incidences where it's been wrong, and to be fair, I guess it's not on there, and it's usually, especially if it's like a boy, it's often on the end of the female, on us who take the test at home, because you can easily contaminate the test with male DNA, trace male DNA, which is like DNA on the outside. You could just have your husband's DNA on you. You could just have, I don't know, I'm still in awe as to how this works, but apparently this is a thing, and women are like, I bleached down my bathroom, I bleached down this area. Now, Sneakpeek did tell people, don't be doing it in the bathroom. Oh my gosh, that sounds all types of wrong. Don't be taking the test in the bathroom. People still did, and they bleached down their bathroom. But people were like, yeah, I sent my husband away and all this stuff, and then I just got in my head now, I'm like, oh my gosh, this test result must be wrong then, because I didn't do all of that. My husband was like standing right there in the corner. I did follow the instructions, like the instructions never said he literally had to vanish up and disappear in thin air. Like, it didn't say that. It just said wash your hands very clean, wash under your nails very thoroughly, warm soapy water. Don't let him touch it, don't let him open it, don't let him handle or fondle any of the contents within the box. I followed those instructions, and I thought that was sufficient. And it just seeing everyone else's comments psyched me out. So long story short, I just got so psyched out to the degree where I messaged Sneakpeek, and then I was like, okay, you know, I did everything. I followed the instructions in the box. Everything else looked good, but I'm just like curious. Like, my husband was standing in the corner of the room and I didn't know that he had to not be there. Like, is there any way that my results are like inaccurate? And they were so quick in responding to me. I was like, thank God, like that was really nice. They responded to me immediately. In fact, I even missed their, I'm like sitting there waiting the next day. They legit emailed. I finally opened the email on a Sunday. They actually emailed me on the same day. Like, they responded in like seconds. I promise you, it was like so quick. So they're like, if you follow the instructions, you know, yada yada, it should be fine. There should be no reason to believe that your DNA is contaminated. And they even said, like, then they proceeded to say, like, basically it was like a copy and paste type thing where they proceeded to show that, you know, these are the instructions, male shouldn't be in the room and yada yada. So then I'm just like, oh, they're writing the same thing there that I already know. So this, like, there's a portion that they definitely replied to, but then there was a there was a new portion that was just like, you know, and it just left me second guessing my heart out. So your girl actually booked a private ultrasound, and I did it at 14 weeks and 5 days. I had no idea that one could learn the gender, well, you know, via ultrasound that early. I knew you could do it via the blood test, but I had no idea that they could pick it up so early on ultrasound. And that's because the male, both the genitalias of male and female, I guess, is like more prominent, and they actually are formed the same initially, but it's just like the male one kind of comes into full, you know, and it's more fully formed by the end of the 9th week or something like that. So I mean, I guess there's sufficient time for it to just grow, and it's making it what's the word I'm looking for, just making it identifiably different than the female. So anyways, I booked it. That was just like another thing on its own. The one near me just wouldn't answer the phone. I booked an appointment, didn't get a call back, waited an entire week, maybe, okay, maybe not a week, because I booked it I think on a Thursday. Then I waited the whole weekend. Then by the Monday came, I was like, okay, I'm on the phone with another place, which is like an hour away from my house. Long story short, the woman was so nice. Went there, and wait for it, time for the big reveal, because if you guys didn't know, your girl is having a son. Guys, I'm having a boy. It's been confirmed. I still feel like I still don't believe it. I feel like I'm still in awe. I'm still in shock, and I'm like, I keep telling myself, I'm just waiting for that 20-week ultrasound. I am 16 weeks tomorrow, so it's not that far away where I will actually get to confirm it again. It's just, it's so surreal to me that I have not picked up one thing, and I won't be until I see the gender again for myself. Like, I'm just in shock. I am so still in shock. Is that even a proper sentence? It's okay, because I'm just, you know, I'm just excited, and hubby's excited, the kids are all excited. Baby girl is like going around saying I'm having a baby brother, and I'm just like over the moon. I'm just still shocked. So that's my epic gender reveal. I will probably pin a little clip of it here so you guys can see exactly how it happened and what went down. If you guys, like I said, want to see the whole video, check it out below. I also have other videos of like telling my family the gender, because I did a gender reveal particularly for my channel, and then I did a video telling my family that we're having a boy. So I just thought it would be better to tell you guys like this, because if I didn't, the video would, it would just seem so awkward, like posting multiple videos on opposite channels. I barely have enough time, let alone to be posting, like, you know, try to edit them so they feel different and they're not the same. So that's it. That's the news, guys. I'm gonna end this video here, because I do realize it is mighty long. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for an update, my 16-week update, so I can tell you guys all the symptoms, all the new things that are going on within me and going on with this baby, and give you guys a glimpse of the bump. So like I said, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe, and until next time, guys, much love.